Hey guys, just want to go ahead and give you kind of a quick rundown on ESC Manager. There's a couple little tips and tricks on how to make it a little bit easier to navigate. Obviously this is the icon for the app. Just go ahead and open it up. Once you guys log in, obviously it's going to be the same server ID, the same username, and the same password as you use for your Desco mobile. If it says you don't have permission, go ahead and let me know, and I can get you permission on there. So this is what it's going to look like as soon as you open it up, right? It's kind of hard to read. You can kind of see their dispatches. You can see, everybody's a little bit spread out. Kind of has everybody on there. So the first thing what I want to do is we want to create a new tech list. So you guys can go down here, go to this top right hand corner with this menu, go to select/edit tech group. And we want to add a new list of texts, right? So hit this plus sign and let's go ahead and add the text that you want on there. I always like adding kind of everybody, not just people on your team, so that way you kind of see where everybody is. If you got to stop by and give somebody a hand or whatever, just go ahead and add everybody that's currently working. There are a lot of different texts, and those are just for dispatch lists on how we categorize things and where we're moving dispatches. So I know some of them aren't technician names, and that's kind of why we're doing this. We want to make sure that we get all the technician names on there and make sure that you guys are all on the same page here. So I think that is it. So we want to go ahead and click on this one. That's going to really kind of edit it down. And then there's one more thing to clean it up a little bit. Go back into this menu and go to schedule/list view. Just go ahead and click that. This is going to show you more of a week-long schedule, more than just a day, more than an hour by hour. This helps you out a little bit more. You can kind of see a guy's full day, really kind of see what they're up against and what they have. So that way when you guys are talking to the guys, you don't even really have to ask what they have. You can just kind of see it and you know exactly what's going on. You're like, oh man, you got 4 service calls. We got to get you out of here because those aren't going to change. Or, you got to contact the dispatcher so that way we can get those moved around. You can go into each dispatch and open it up, and you can pretty much see anything that you can on the mobile. This is, obviously the full dispatch of what the guy sees. You see the equipment, the documents, the history, pretty much anything. And yeah, fairly simple. Creating a new dispatch. So we can go ahead and we can do that real quick. So on this main screen, just want to go ahead and you want to hit plus here. Well, first of all, when you guys are on call over the weekend, what's going to happen is you're going to receive a call to your phone because we're going to forward everything to your phone. And the person on the other side is going to say, hey, I just sent over a service call request. Let's say it's Roth Brothers, and I sent it over to service. Well, first thing you want to do is ask them, hey, go ahead and resend that to my personal email because I don't have access to that service email. And they'll go ahead and they'll forward it to you. And then once you have your copy of it, go ahead and hit plus, and right there at the top, select your customer. So we're going to head and we're going to put in this one as test company. And put in test company. Obviously this is it, right? This is the company one. Is hit the select button in the bottom right corner. Assign your tech. So I'm going to assign myself on this one. Scheduled for, you can change anything on here, the date or the time just by clicking on it. Select your task. Let's say it's a water leak service call. Duration, that's going to be automatically populated by the assigned task. Your priority, if you're assigning an overtime call, obviously it's going to be over the weekend, so it's going to be urgent, so that way it comes up red. Your purchase order should be on your email, so make sure you can always put that in, but just copy and paste it. And then I always just copy and paste the notes from the email. So water leak in stock room. Add truck charge, because truck charge is not something that you guys can add from the mobile side. And yeah, I really think that's it. Obviously add your NTE, your NTE of 500, call Gary with any questions, right? Then just go ahead and hit save. And Obviously, it's not going to show up on this one because I am not on this list, but however, I always just make sure that it comes up. Just double check that it comes up. I always like to call the guy. There it is right here. I always like to call the guy before I add the dispatch because it's a better way of finding out you have a service call through a phone call and not through an alert from your phone. If you guys have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Other than that, it's pretty simple. It's really kind of the only things I have to show you guys. Thanks.